I know he's committed to genocides, but there's good in him. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Tries to Convince You that Anakin is still as good in him. No, I won't do that. But I do think that they're still good in Padme teams. Especially in 3v3, but 5v5, it also works. It works pretty well, and you just have to use Gideon for some reason. You guys will see. There's actually a really great reason for it. So let's just jump in. I'm going to show you 3v3 versions, but it does work in 5s. I just don't have examples for you. I wanted to get this out there before the final week of 3v3 so you guys aren't just wasting your Padme team. Now, Padme isn't useless anyways, but this is a really cool interaction, and it's not really something that you'll pick up intuitively unless someone like myself will tell you. So, before we jump right on in, folks, please jump right on in to the algorithm. Swim around in it a while, and then mount up when it's not expecting it. It'll end up thanking you in the long run. All you have to do is support the channel for free by liking, subscribing, commenting, dinging the bell like it's a dinghy. And that's it, folks. Let's jump in to the actual fighting. So one of the biggest things is you need Gideon to go first if you can, or you need to arrange it so that he gets a turn. Because there's a lot of things that go on. First off, he is going to he calls all Imperial troopers to assist, but you gotta look past that. At the Imperial trooper stuff, it's not a huge thing here, folks. So here's the thing: all units lose 100% turn meter, which can't be resisted. Which is something which is weird because we'll look at Padme's kit, but it seems like he shouldn't lose turn meter either. But everyone gains loses turn meter. Then allies gain 25% turn meter. Cool, that's wonderful. The big thing here, guys, is that at the end, support allies gain 100% protection up. The big thing here is R2-D2 and Padme both happen to be support allies. So Gideon is gonna go first. He's going to reduce everyone's turn meter. You can get him really fast, guys. So you reduce everyone's turn meter. Now, look how Padme has those 20 stacks on her, guys. Here's the thing. First off, Padme doesn't lose turn meter. So at the very end, allies can't gain or lose bonus turn meter. That should also mean Gideon, though Gideon did clearly lose turn meter here. So I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, there was some stuff about light side allies, but this just says allies. So I don't know. They just wrote it poorly, I guess. But she and R2-D2 aren't losing turn meter. So as long as Gideon goes first, it doesn't matter how fast or slow Padme is. They're going to go next because they don't lose any of their turn meter. The biggest thing here, though, folks, is she then turns all of that bonus protection that Gideon gave them. You can see that R2-D2 still has that stack. Padme, has already turned them into a buff or an effect called Courage, which you get for starting your turn with bonus protection, or protection up, I should say. Bonus protection is a little bit different. And what she does with it is every 5 stacks of Courage, it deals bonus damage equal to 40% of the target's max health. So she has 5 stacks of it. That means she can spend 4 different, or she has 4 different stacks of 5 that she can use, each of which do 40% max health damage. So that's 160% max health. So if you're attacking people with high health percentage, you're gonna do a decent amount of damage. Now, look what happens. She has 20 stacks. That's going to do for each 5 group is gonna do 40% max health damage. And so she just shoots, and she almost kills IG, not quite. R2-D2 has 22 stacks of Courage now. He does his thing and just kills IG immediately. Now we're left in this kind of awkward place where there's whistling birds coming. Like, we're not going to get great banners here. Sometimes you can manage to get great banners if they have a great enough max health percentage that just dwarfs their protection total. But you can see R2-D2 still has 18 stacks actually, so he spends all of them, almost kills Bando, and now we're just gonna hang out for a little bit, wait for their damage immunity to wear off, etc. Let them hit Moff Gideon for a little. I mean, and Moff Gideon's making it so that no one's doing much damage to them anyways. So let's see, Padme has a bunch of stacks, well, enough stacks, and you managed to kill Bando here. And there we go. This is the way to kill Kuiil, apparently. You can do this to CLS as well, folks. You can do this to a lot of different teams. I don't think I have an example with CLS here, actually, but you can do it with fairly good banners if they have a really high health to protection ratio. Now, next up we have, I think this is on my alt, actually. So, this is a gear... Is it on my alt? Hold on a sec, folks. Yeah, this is going to be on my alt. Sorry, I'll show you guys the other one in just a moment. So, this is on my alt, and we're going to use a gear 12 Gideon. Now, he still wants to be fastest, and against this pretty high relic Inquisition team. You know, this is a relic 5 Padme. We don't have Datacrons. I guess they don't have them either. So reduce their turn meter, including his own. Padme gets a bunch of turn meter there. And then, oh, look at that. Jeez. Seventh Sister went before R2-D2 could and stole all of his bonus protection, which is a problem, of course. You don't want that to happen, ever. So we can use smoke, and yeah, this is a whole issue, guys. Not fun. Not cool. But again, you're protected by Gideon, you know, reducing their offense by 50%, and you can still have some play. The reason Seventh Sister is able to go, even though you reduced her turn meter, is whenever you crit someone, she has a 20% chance to get a bonus turn. Just immediately get 100% turn meter. And so that's part of the issue, is she just went. She just she got that 20% and got a turn, which is pretty disastery for us, actually. And I guess I'm changing targets here. I don't really remember why. Cool. Alright, so we booted fifth brother, who has the Dispel. I guess so does Seventh Sister, but yeah, here we can daze them. Can shoot this second sister squad. Alright, we can give them all the bonus protection again. We got another turn with Gideon, which is great. The G in Gideon stands for great. Gideon's not looking too hot right now. Like, Padme can't heal him. Like, she doesn't have any direct synergy with him. She's just the recipient of a lot of bonus protection. So, there it is, though, folks. I mean, not great banners, but it still got the job done. And finally, we have an example here where they're facing Jedi training. Hooray. You can reduce all of their max health, or sorry, all of their bonus protection. Well, all of their turn meter, gosh. So she's got 20 stacks here. So she can shoot her pistol and it never misses. Or she can call R2 for an assist if she wants. She decides to just kick him in the face, or kick Rey in the face. She has too much health and Rey just dies instantly. So R2-D2 almost kills R2-D2, a vicious R2-D2 on R2-D2 crime. Now this is kind of funny actually, because BB-8 will never attack on his own. Like, it's kind of, in a way, it's almost like Mon Mothma, except of course BB-8 does have a counter, so I guess it's worthwhile. Remember, R2-D2, I like to use him on this team because he's a support and he never misses as long as he uses his setting people on fire trick. However, there are a lot of different characters who are support in Galactic Republic, such as Aayla Secura. Cup even is one of them. You know, R2-D2. I think there might be a couple others. Grandmaster Yoda is definitely one. So look for their support tag, and you can do that with anyone. They have to gain that bonus protection, or the protection up buff rather, in order to make it work. But otherwise, this This team is fairly reliable. You can see we got a 57 here, and you know, as long as your Gideon can go first, you want to stack a lot of speed on him. Like my Gideon is 380-ish speed, so pretty dang quick. Of course, maybe not realistic for everyone, but I do think that this is a good team for people to be able to use, to be able to, I don't know, get the most out of their roster and be able to beat some pretty tough teams. So let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xerath prevails.